Good evening and welcome to ABC Action News at 6. I'm Wendy Ryan.
And I'm Lauren St. Germain. Paul is off tonight. It's been more than a month since a wall collapsed at a North Tampa Postal Service warehouse. But as we first told you on Tuesday, this is affecting more than the mail. Our I-team exposed how a moving company on the other side of the building had dozens of containers with customers' belongings stuck inside. Two families reached out to us with concerns. They kept waiting with no end in sight.
We had to buy, a couch to sleep on. We had to buy so many things. We've had to eat out a lot. We are down financially because of this.
And just one day after our story aired, things changed for them. Our consumer investigator, Susan Alcuri, is following through tonight.
It doesn't add to the curb appeal, and space in the driveway is limited. But at this house,
it is here, Abby.
You won't hear any complaints.
I'm so excited. I can't believe it.
Not even the rain could dampen this moment.
It's like a pinch me moment.
Yeah, right?
Abby Steele FaceTimed her husband Garrett from work, all to see a moving container.
I had to see this whole thing kind of with my eyes.
The Steeles have been waiting on this delivery for more than a month.
It was a thick wall.
They had to wait a few more hours to find their key.
All right.
Yay! Then they could look inside to see just about everything they own.
Oh, vacuum cleaner.
Oh, I missed you so much.
I genuinely don't think it would have been here today if it wasn't for y'all kind of calling them out on their stuff.
We introduced you to the Steeles before.
This was like our moment. This is our first true, real house with the yard and all that.
Moving into their new house
Empty, empty, empty.
was far from planned.
And then we have the bedroom.
I've been sleeping here. Garrett's been sleeping that way.
This way, over this way.
The couple used a 1-800-PACK-RAT moving container while they closed on their new Riverview house. They only moved a few miles, but delivery took more than a month. The container was stuck in PACK-RAT's North Tampa warehouse because on the other side of the building, a wall collapsed.
On our side of the building, there's no apparent damage, but that doesn't mean there's not structural compromise there.
During an interview last week, the company's chief operating officer, Kevin Barber, explained they rent the space and the building owner hasn't given them the all clear. Our cameras spotted multiple employees crossing yellow caution tape to go in and out of the building.
We do get supervised access to our printer and to our restroom.
We also saw an employee on a forklift moving containers in the warehouse.
We were asked to go in to move a couple containers so the inspectors could finish this portion of the building.
They can't just go in there and remove people's pods.
No, we're not allowed to move any containers.
Barber says that still hasn't changed, but a day after our investigation aired, the Steeles' wait ended.
After the news story came out, about an hour later, they called my wife, Abby.
The only reason this container is sitting here is because 1-800-PACK-RAT said inspectors were inside the building this week and asked to have specific containers moved so they could check a portion of the building. It just so happens that one of those containers belongs to the Steeles.
In all, PACK-RAT said inspectors had 4 containers for waiting customers moved.
So this is my 7-year-old's bedroom, sleeping on an air mattress.
One of those is headed to Emily Pryor.
People are suffering. It's not comfortable living in an empty home without your items.
She was the first to reach out to ABC Action News after her family moved from Pinellas County to Ohio and found themselves in an empty home.
Nobody's called to apologize. Nobody's called to give a reasoning. It's always been me advocating for my family.
While both families who contacted us are now done waiting, that's not the case for everyone. PACK-RAT said upwards of 100 customers were affected.
We have our stuff now. It's kind of time for them to get everybody's stuff out of there.
Wow, look at all this. Yay! The Steeles are celebrating reunions as they start unpacking.
What are you most excited to get out of there?
My bed. Well, I broke my back when I was in the military, so I'm definitely over sleeping on the couch.
ready to make their new house a home.
Got all my tools back.
In Riverview, consumer investigator Susan L. Corey with photojournalist Matt McGlashan taking action for you.
Meanwhile, Susan reached out to the building owner. They would not share a timeline on when people will be allowed inside. We are told the owners are doing a forensic engineering investigation, and they said they cannot comment on what caused that collapse until that's over. And here at ABC Action News, it's our commitment to follow through on the stories that impact you. As our consumer investigator, Susan advocates for our viewers and holds companies accountable. So scan that QR code if there's a problem you want Susan to look into. You can also email her directly at susansolvesit@wfts.com.